Are we all met? Pat, Pat. Here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our diring house, and we shall do it in action as we shall before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By our Lakin, a perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better reassurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom, the Weaver. And this will put them out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Players, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be slow. But there is two hard things. That is bringing moonlight into the chamber for this Pyramus and Thisbe, meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar! A calendar! Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine!
Yes, it doth shine at night.
Oh. Why, then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window, where we play, open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns or a lantern and say he is to disfigure or present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story. Did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be it, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's child, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. And when you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and everyone according to their cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? so near the cradle of the fairy queen. What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savors sweet.
Odious.
Odorous savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear. Oh my God.
Oh, a stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
I, Mary, must you, for you must understand. He goes to see a noise he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile, and with a heart most true as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus doom. Man, you must not speak that yet. You answer to Pyramus. You speak your parts all at once, cues and all. Pyramus, your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only fine. Fine.
Oh, monsters! Oh, strange, we are haunted. Pray, masters, fly, masters, help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through brush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound. A hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire. And neigh, and bark, and grunt, and roar, and burn like horse, hound, bog, fire at every turn.
Why do they run away? This is so knavery of them to make me appear.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou art transformed.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear I am not afraid. Oh. The owls will catch a black of hue with orange tone and bell. The thistle with his note so true. The wren with the little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ears, much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force, perforce, doth move me. On the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I can leak upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so! Neither! But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee, therefore go with me. I will purge thy mortal grossness so, and thou shalt like an air spirit go. A peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in their walks and gambol in their eyes. Feed them with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebees, nod to them, elves, and do them courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail. Hail.
Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire more of your acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my fingers, I shall make mold with you. Huh? Your name, honest citizen.
Peas Blossom.
Ah, good Master Peace Blossom. I shall desire you of more acquaintance, too. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. That same cowardly, giant-like ox beef have devoured many a gentleman of your house. I desire your more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon them. Lead them to my bower. Tie up my tongue's love. Bring them silently.